Hello again. I am back and I've had some time to play, so I can make another one of these videos. I will actually talk about what OSO is and about some of the terms that I use, some of the OSO gamer lingo that I use. I also already recorded this, but I had some disturbances while recording. This orange boy. Yeah, this is like the normal, like a rectangle around around my game area, and I rambled a bit, so I'm actually re-recording it. Well, basically, what I talked about it is, if you get into OSO, most important thing is that you find a song that you really like. The one I played when I started is this. It's Yiruma, River Flows in You. I played this song probably literally hundreds of times when I started, and I don't think that's actually that bad when you start playing it. You just retry a lot, because all you need to really do is to just get the feeling of I see circle, I click circle, and then once you start getting a bit better, I recommend these difficulties that are called hard. These will help you get some really good, this will help you get a really good foundation. It'll teach you reading, it'll teach you how to do simple patterns like triples, maybe even 5 circles in a row, waiting for a circle to click it on the right time and whatever. The other things I talked about is the circle size. It's a bit counterintuitive. The smaller the circle size number is, the bigger the circle is, and the bigger the number is, the smaller circles are. Weird, but whatever. Approach rate is how long the object, is circle, will stay on the screen. A really low approach rate will mean that the circles will be really slow. That can be seen here. I think this is circle. This is approach rate. Yeah, it's really slow. This is approach rate 5. Most maps that are played from people that played the game a lot is anywhere from 8 to 10. And then if you put on a modification like double time, making the song faster, they'll go up to 11 with hard rock, I think. Yeah, something like that. Not that important. Accuracy is how lenient or not lenient the map is. The most normal accuracy is anywhere from 8 to 9. It's called OD, but it was because it was called overall difficulty in the old OSO. But yeah, 8 to 10 is pretty normal. If you put on the hard rock modification, almost every map will have 10 or bigger, or higher actually. I can go higher than that. But yeah, that's basically it. I also talked about the fact that I got a new keyboard. Anybody that's into OSO will recognize what this is. I've been enjoying it a lot. It's been helpful because I don't have to use this thing anymore. The way I had it set up before is that I would use this thing, I would use a phone to hold the cable, and then a glass so it wouldn't move when I click it. Was very comfortable. I'm really glad I got this keyboard. I even work with it now, and it's so nice. I will talk about it a bit more some other time, but yeah, I've been enjoying it. Okay. I also showed what is possible in OSO. Most people that play OSO play for fun, but also a lot of people play to get better. At the peak, this is Mr. EEKK, or Mrek. He is the current #1 player, and probably overall the best player in the game currently. And this is how that looks like. Now, he does use a hidden modification, making the approach circles disappear, which can make the map look a bit simpler than it is, even though it's not simple at all. It's extremely fast. And yeah, this is just... It's hard to imagine that humans can do that. Back when I got into the game, back in my day, things like these were considered absolutely impossible. Like, if you did this 10 years ago, people would accuse you of cheating. Even if you created a live play, like you recording yourself of playing this back in the day, people would just be like, "No, bro, you're cheating." It's pretty insane how far the game has been pushed and how fast the players have become. Back in the day, like in my day, because I'm an old man, the top play still looked sort of achievable or like comprehensible, and this just looks like, I don't know, it's so extremely fast. Now, as we're approaching the difficulty spike, that's how usually songs are. They have like a difficulty lull, and then they have a spike, and this is the really fast jumps. And also his accuracy is insane. It is just an absolutely insane play. I don't have any hopes of ever achieving this or even wanting to achieve it. Honestly, what I just want to FC the songs that I have in my FC Future, and those look a lot simpler. I can show them a bit with a modification called autoplay. And let's actually just show, yeah, let's show this one, whatever. These ones actually look playable. This specific one that I just chose is a bit harder. I wish you could skip here. Is there step forward 1 frame, sit forward 1 second. Oh, 10 seconds. Oh my god, you can skip, bro. Okay, that's the cool part. Yeah, and this actually looks playable. I don't know if I'll ever be able to do it, but this actually looks playable. These are probably the easier patterns of the song, but this looks humane. And there is quite a few people that did this, that full combo this. Full FC means full combo. That's also a term that I sometimes use. Yeah, that's mostly what I care about. But back to what I've been doing. Last played. Let's go to last played today. As I said, I've had a bit more time. That is one things I've just played. And I actually got some S ranks. I have retried a lot on these lower BPM songs, being beats per minute. I've noticed I have sort of I'm a lot better than at other skills than at low BPM songs, so I try to really practice that a lot. Yeah, I actually got some full combos. Let's see how that looks like. Let's see how it also looks like when a normal person plays it, basically. And this rhythm is also really simple. It's just like click, 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 click. And these are maps that will sometimes bore me because of how simple that is. They also don't have any complicated patterns or like cool stylings, but they are really good aim practice, and that's what I've been struggling the most with, is actually aiming the circles and being consistent with the aim. But I have been getting a lot more comfortable, as you guys can probably see. And I'm slowly getting hope that I will actually de-rust and get back to my skill. It will still take probably a few months depending on how much time I actually have to play. Yeah, I am starting to get better. And I actually played a ranked game. And I got a decent score somewhere. Let's see where that is. Sort by last played. Yeah, okay, this is definitely not it. There was a really cool map. Let me just find it actually, because it is really cool. Oh, yeah, it's this. This is such a cool map. I actually beat the person that I was playing against. This is a really cool map. I hope this doesn't get me copyright. I want you guys to hear it. The circles are all along the edge. This is something I've not seen done in a ranked map and done so well. Also, the circles are overlaid a lot, like over the top each other, so it makes it hard to read. And this does show that me actually getting a decent combo on this and decent accuracy does show that I've gotten a bit better. Yeah, I've also been enjoying playing ranked. So when I get bored of the aim slop, I have to play something normal, which is something like this. Let's get to the end, because the end is a bit harder. It's such a cool map. I'm glad that cool maps are being made. that not everybody is just creating aim swap, even though it's aim swap is still necessary to some degree. But yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, no, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.